Home ownership. It's the Singaporean dream and peak adulting. The most exciting part? Doing up your new place. But with renovation costs up 20%, rising inflation, and the new 9% GST, creating your dream home can get pretty costly.
So I currently live in my humble abode at Orchard Road,
Hi, welcome to my humble abode in the heart of Orchard Road.
which is located at Woodlands.
So everything here is from like Da Vinci or wherever else rich people buy their furniture from.
It's my mom's home, and I'm hoping to move out by end of next year. So I'm going to meet bargain hunters in this episode, and I want to pick up some tips and tricks on how I can cut costs, because at the end of the day, I know that the kind of home that I want is quite expensive.
In the millions stuff, affordable stuff.
The decor in the home should look very expensive, but it doesn't have to be expensive.
The first stop in my journey to hacking home glam ups is a school.
One hot Milo.
Wow, this place looked nicer than the drink store from my secondary school.
Back in 2012, when I first opened up the store, it was all white, very plain. Adding a little bit of color really makes the place look more presentable.
I thought I was here for a home renovation show, but why am I at a school canteen?
This is where it all started. Me and my wife, we learned how to wrap using vinyl sticker, and we brought this all the way back to our home. That's how we get our $5,000 house renovation.
$5,000 for your entire home? Wow. So how versatile is this vinyls? Where else can I use it?
You can use it on a wall, you can use it on a cabinet, you can use it to wrap a table, anything.
Izwan tells me that vinyl stickers are waterproof and cost as little as $10 a meter. The same price as wallpaper, but easier to swap out for a new look.
So I'm going to scrape off all the air bubbles.
Up, down.
Down. Right. And then we're going to cut the corners, and we are done.
So, I just did the vinyl sticker with you. You were just very professional at it, so it made me feel like, oh, it looks very easy. I'm still very curious to know how you all renovated your entire home with just $5,000.
With this $5,000, right, we have no contractors, no ID. Every single thing in the house is all DIY.
DIY is what we call it, do it yourself,
do
right?
it yourself.
So, did you plan to DIY from the start?
No, actually, we don't plan it to do it from the start. Me and Nadirah, we work in different school, but same area, Tampines. We were staying in Johor. We commute daily to Singapore.
Why were you all living in Johor?
We were saving up to buy a house. In 2020, where the pandemic happened, lockdown was announced. We had to come back to Singapore. I stayed with my sister for about a few months, and then we shifted to Nadirah's friend place for another a year.
Did the COVID-19 situation force you to move up your timeline to buy the house?
Definitely. And because I'm self-employed, I don't have CPF, so that's hard cash through the house. And that's when we are left with $5,000.
But why the urgency to renovate the house?
I promised Nadirah, right, I will make this house a dream house. With this $5,000, I do whatever I can do to make her happy. So that's when I said, okay, why not I do this renovation on my own?
Now I really can't wait to see the house.
In the meantime, my producer is sending me to meet a thrifting expert who can find furniture for a bargain or even free.
Nice to meet you all. Wow. Oh, it's really interesting.
Basically, our house is like 80% of the items are all thrifted.
So that means it's not brand new?
Yeah, it's either second-hand or we gotten it for free on Carousel.
Free? Okay, but everything looks brand new.
So in this living room, there are 5 items that are first-hand. So maybe you can take a quick guess what are these 5 items?
I think this is definitely brand new.
You are right.
1 down, 4 more to go.
Yes.
Okay, cushions. They're a bit harder to clean. These 2 are brand new.
The covers definitely are brand new, but the insides are actually not. So we gather a lot of old cushions and we restuff them. These pallets were actually from Carousel, and we decided let's just use it as a sofa for now.
Okay, I have a feeling the coffee table is brand new.
No, actually it's second-hand as well, and also free from Carousel.
The other new items I missed were the plants clock, and chair. I am surprised that you can get items in really good condition for free, because I thought that anything that is free is probably like not very good.
I think there's like a misconception in terms of how different products get to even the free marketplace, right? You can actually get a lot of free simply because someone is moving out or someone is leaving the country. So a lot of the items that we sourced came from those kind of houses or just needed a little bit of love and care to get to its condition it is today lah.
What is your favorite find?
I have to say it's the dining table. As you can see, it's relatively in newer condition and the tiles and the color of the chairs actually match. And actually it wasn't this color before, it was a navy blue.
Had to hack one by one just to remove all the tiles.
We resanded the entire chair and we repainted certain parts of it to be teal.
So you all ended up buying the new tiles from a local store?
Yes.
So how much did it cost?
Like around 110,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Around that.
So not actually free?
No, it's not. But I think overall, we did save quite a bit. Minimally, I think about 5K, considering like large items like a dining table can cost you $1,000. But we've already refurbished it for less than 200.
Yeah, the end product was really what made us realize that it was all worth it.
So Renee, you're actually looking for a vanity chair of my own. So can you help me go on Carousel and find something for second hand or maybe for free?
Okay, sure. Usually there's a few ways that you can find that free section. One is through this like quick link area here. So then I would just search in chair and then it will already filter, oh look, there's something that's really beautiful. I think it's even
it's quite
something
nice.
that you are looking for.
The condition isn't too bad.
The good thing is that this has been listed just moments ago, so it's very fresh. Most probably will have a higher chance.
The likelihood of a free item staying there for too long is very slim. So it's
Yes.
fastest fingers first, really.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what else do I need to take note of?
I think you shouldn't expect that person who's already giving you something for free to make a delivery down to your house. So definitely for free items, we would assess where's the location first. And then if it's worth to collect or get someone to deliver it to us.
I'll go home and look through Carousel with all the tips that you have given me, and if I find something that I like, but it's slightly imperfect, can you teach me how to refurbish it?
Sure, can.
Before I try my hand at glamming up used furniture, it's time for me to find out how Izwan and his wife's DIY renovation turned out. No way y'all did this for $5,000. Izwan and his wife Nadirah managed to renovate their home for just $5,000 by doing the work themselves. Now, it's time for the big reveal.
From the period that we saw this house to the day that we get our keys, about 4 months we waited. Since we didn't get to physically come into the house, we look at pictures and then also the layout of the floor plan. And then we sketched it out and just tried to visualize how the living room will look like, how our kitchen and dining table will look like.
No way y'all did this for $5,000. Tell me about your DIY projects. Like, what have y'all done?
So we painted the walls and then we did the flooring. Yeah, it's a vinyl.
That's $60 for painting supplies and $500 for mockwood flooring panels that Izwan overlaid on his own, saving about $2,000 in labor costs. Okay, this looks like a really expensive painting. How much did y'all spend on it?
450,000 rupiah, which is like $45.
$15 for the canvas and the paints about $30.
You guys painted this yourselves. You guys didn't buy it.
Yes.
The white represent my wife and the black represent me.
Like my wardrobe, I get this much.
Yeah,
you
this is
get
our
this
wardrobe
much.
actually.
Das, can you see this?
Yes.
So we actually wrap all these kitchen cabinet doors.
It was red previously and then we changed it to black and light brown. Now, black and dark brown.
Because y'all know how to do it yourselves, y'all can just change it as and when y'all
Yes.
want to.
Yes.
How much are the vinyls altogether?
It's about $100.
$100.
$100, just $100 for everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what if I engage someone to put it on for me? How much do you think that would cost?
Oh, it will cost about like maybe 600, 700, 800.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nadirah, where's Izwan?
Hi, Das.
Oh, wow. There's a door here. I didn't even realize.
It's a hidden door.
So before this, the wall was actually quite plain. Then I thought like, hey, maybe we should do a grass wall. So we actually had to measure where's the door and then overlap it with the one on the wall. So that's how we get the hidden door effect.
So how much do you all spend on this?
We got one square for like $9.90. So we need about 12 pieces. That's $120.
Guys, that was such a great house tour. But realistically, this whole DIY thing sounds very time-consuming and also very difficult.
We basically like learn every single thing from YouTube, TikTok. For a beginner, I took like 12 hours to do the flooring, which is actually quite fast. That's why I think that if you want to DIY yourself, it's possible to do it. As you learn, you will get better and better.
So I've been scrolling on Carousel for quite a while, and Renee was right. Free things do get snapped up quite quickly. It doesn't look very great, but it's way better than the stool that I'm sitting on right now. I quickly reserved it, and I don't drive, so I got a courier to pick it up.
And deliver it here, where my DIY experts have agreed to lend a hand. Hey Renee, hey Leo. This is my brand new but not so brand new chair. So can you tell me what needs to be done?
I think based off of the current condition, we would probably have to sand it down first. After that, maybe we'll do a coat of your color. If you want to keep the grain of the wood, we can do some staining and varnishing. This is the color that we wanted to match, right? As long as it starts to wear off to this color, I think it's already quite even.
Alright, I guess we are done with the sanding.
I think it's time for us to go up and start painting.
How do you all get into DIY?
Actually, it all started out when renting with a couple of friends. In order to save money, we furnished everything with carousel items.
So this chair didn't end up being entirely free. It cost about $20 to transport, plus another $40 or so in refurbishing materials and several hours of labor, making it only slightly cheaper than a similar chair at IKEA selling for $90. But it's a lot easier than I thought, quite therapeutic, and I'm giving this old chair new life. So I get why Renee and Leo enjoy doing this for more than just cost savings.
Accumulating all these little pieces of other people's past, placing them into our own home to start like a new beginning is also something very meaningful that gives your home a character.
Alright, I guess we are done.
Yay, it looks beautiful.
What do you think of this whole experience?
I learned a lot from the both of you. I saw what it looked like before, and now how it's transformed is quite rewarding. But I'm also interested in something less laborious in terms of thrifting, like shopping maybe.
Maybe we can take you to one of the stores that we like, put that down, and then we can go and leave this to dry.
I'm about to test my haggling skills. Maybe I can get a discount for this, $6. And later, I learn how to overcome language barriers to get huge savings.
I saw a similar couch in a store that cost $3,000 and I got this on Taobao for about 200 plus.
I'm going thrift store shopping with Renee to see what kind of bargains I can get on used homeware.
So most homeowners actually go to auction for their second-hand items, but personally, to get small items such as glassware and like plates, I actually prefer cash converters.
So I've actually sold stuff here at Cash Converters, but I've never bought anything. Do they only sell second-hand items?
No, they also have a lot of brand new items like appliances and a lot of niche stuff.
This is quite overwhelming.
Yeah. Amongst the chaos, right, there's actually a lot of nice things to find. I really love that treasure hunting experience.
How much cheaper are the items here?
For my favorite aisle, right, it's actually much cheaper than most places, especially the ones that are bundled up together. In this case, you can see like it's fine porcelain. It's only $6 for 4 plates.
But it's beautiful. It looks brand new actually. No one will ever know that you got it for second hand.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And do you know you can actually haggle for the price?
But there's price tags. You mean I can still bargain?
Yes.
I am very good at bargaining. So I actually want to buy an item for my vanity table. You've already helped me with my chair. I just want to spruce up the tabletop and I'm going to use my bargaining skills to see if I can get it for a lower price.
Yes, how can I help?
So I would like to buy this item. It's a humidifier.
Alright.
It costs $8 according to the price tag here.
Yes.
But I would like to get it for a lower price.
Alright. Are you the first time here, sir?
Yeah, this is my first time here.
I can give, a dollar discount for you.
$7.
Yes, correct. But right now, there's no discount for this item.
I was thinking of $6 actually, because if you look at the item inside, there's some stains here and there.
I'll do $6.50 for you. Is it okay with you?
Okay, can.
Let me pack it up for you.
Thank you.
Sir?
Yes.
Just give a receipt.
I bought a humidifier for $8 and I knocked it down to $6.50.
What a steal.
Yes, yes. Oops. Okay, we have to do
Running
that.
away. Your steal is going away.
Yeah, it's going to be stolen.
There are dozens of other thrift stores in Singapore, but I want to know how to snag a bargain on something new. And I've heard the best place to do that isn't a physical store, but a platform that aptly translates to Seeking Treasure, also known as China's largest online marketplace.
Hi, hello. Wow. This is a really beautiful space.
People know me as the Taobao queen because everything that I got from my house, 90% of it is from Taobao.
So if she's the Taobao queen, are you the Taobao king?
I just like saving a lot of money.
So just how much cheaper are the things on Taobao?
There was one time I went to this local store and I was finding an exact sofa like this, okay? To fit this 150 centimeter wall. I finally found this two-seater, but it cost me $3,000.
$3,000, okay.
Yes. And I got this on Taobao for about 200 plus.
Wow. When you get things for so much cheaper, right? Are we compromising the quality?
I feel like a lot of people have this misconception about Taobao, but a lot of stores, right, they actually buy from Taobao itself. I almost bought my dining chair in one of the stores here. The price was about 300 plus. On Taobao, it was only $75. So why waste money?
It's the same product.
Yes. So a lot of stores on Taobao are either suppliers or manufacturers. So the thing about manufacturers is that you can actually get customization. This shelf was actually customized by the Taobao manufacturer and it's for free.
So I actually do have the Taobao app.
Oh.
But I have never gotten down to using it. So how do you navigate Taobao when you can't read Chinese?
So there's two ways for you to navigate Taobao even if you don't speak a word of Mandarin. So firstly, there is the Google Translate or the Google app, so you can translate the whole page. And another one is the reverse image search.
I actually wanted to change my dresser. I found one on Pinterest. So I'm now going to airdrop the picture to you.
Okay,
so that you can help me get the best deal possible.
Okay, so now that I have your picture, I go to Taobao and then there is that camera icon here. And then I just upload it.
Ooh.
It's the same exact one.
Is it the same exact one?
Same exact one.
Okay.
And there are like multiple choices. You can actually see how much it actually costs in SGD. So there are a lot of reviews even with pictures. So that makes me feel a little bit safer. Say you want to have a conversation with this supplier, what you're going to do is you're going to screenshot, okay? If you don't understand, you're going to go to Google, not Google Translate. Just because then you can upload, this whole page will be now translated. So for me, instead of putting my address, I put a China warehouse address. I use a third-party freight forwarder. The reason is it saves you so much money. You get all of your furniture to be sent to a China warehouse. From there, they will consolidate all of your items and then they will ship it back to Singapore. If you were to put your address directly, Taobao will ship your items individually. You're paying so much more for individual shipping.
Like, what is the price difference?
So we got a sofa, console table, shelves, dining bench, 2 dining chairs, 1 standing lamp. So I paid around $400 for all of these heavy things. Yes. There was one comment on my page that said he just wanted a couple of shoe boxes to display his shoes and the shipping cost $200 because he put in exactly his address directly.
Thanks to you now I know, because I would just shop for everything and then realize the shipping is too expensive and then give up on the entire idea.
Yeah. So at every step of the way, there are a lot of like tips and tricks to save money.
You should make this into a business.
Actually, I do. It was really birthed from getting my first apartment, this apartment. And I felt so much joy saving money and styling. So I created my TikTok page explaining how people can Taobao.
You're buying furniture outside of Taobao in this economy.
They're always asking me like, Myra, I've watched like a lot of your videos on TikTok and I still don't have the time to like do it myself.
So how does your business work?
For the apartment club styling service, basically I'm with you from deciding your furnitures all the way to doorstep delivery. And I'll be the one buying the furnitures for you.
So what's your day job?
I'm actually a realtor.
So you actually sell the entire home and you can throw in the styling service as well.
Yes.
It turns out Myra's not the only one turning her bargain hunting into a side hustle.
During our renovation journey, Nadirah decided to record the process of me doing all the DIYs. She decided to put it on TikTok. It's called The Under One Roof. And that's when we garnered a lot of followers and a lot of views. We have requests from TikTok asking us whether we can do a home. For a start, I don't really charge much because I take their house as my classroom as well. I learn and get better along the way. And then Zara contacted us whether we can do their storeroom, flooring as well. So that's when we actually started a company. I've been doing this for 3 years. The most satisfying part is people start to recognize your work.
Nice. Okay.
And actually enjoy whatever I'm doing right now. We started from nothing. You know, I spent all my savings to buy a house. We have actually not much left, but after like few years of hard work, I think that this is a really good business.
So I have a humidifier that I got for $6.50 at Cash Converters. And I got this chair. It has gone through some refurbishing. It's my own and there's only one of its kind. I think if I ever plan for my new home, I have a different outlook on things. I think I used to want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on the furniture and the renovations in my home, but I realized that that may not be necessary. I stepped into all the 3 houses for the first time. It was really jaw-dropping. I was here for a show about bargain hunting. You would expect, really rickety furniture and also very haphazard renovation. But it all looked very professional and very well thought out. And one thing I learned is, regardless of the budget, you can really make it your dream home.